Hi, I'm Sugar-Mamasota, and I'm dressed like a clown because I got nervous. Hey, I'm a performer and freelancer, and I found out that I'm disabled in a way that keeps me from working. How do I live now? That's what it is. This video is much harder to do than I thought it would be. Hi, I'm Sugar-Mamasota, and this is my first YouTube video. It's gonna be a little wonky. Well, I'm gonna think it's a little wonky because I am stacking up new habits right now. I'm realizing that I do not have a lot of energy to do all the self-improvement I need to do to save my life. So I was like, I'm a disabled person and I be getting sleepy. So this video is going to serve a few purposes. One, it's gonna break me out of perfectionism because I bought the equipment to start my YouTube channel in like 2020. That is not now. And a huge reason why I haven't started the channel yet is because I just didn't feel like I had the right lighting and I had the right script. I was just so caught my own head that it come out the gate immediately with like the fully actualized thing. And I was so concerned about that I just didn't even practice or I didn't start anything. I went on YouTube, where I go to find all of the things I probably should have learned when I was a child. And I looked up, I was looking up some video, I looked up Dark Night of the Soul. That's how serious shit got, y'all. It was like maybe sometime last week. I was not okay. I had to access anything about me that I love. And I was like, oh, this is that existential crisis stuff, right? This is like that Dark Night of Soul business. Okay, yeah, I know that. Let me So I went on YouTube and I found this video by Heidi Priebe talking about it, took some notes, did some journaling. Then I found some video by a channel called Struthless, which I've never watched. I watch one of his videos a lot about fonts. It's fascinating. I really like fonts. Why are my hands doing so fonts? Anyway, he has this video about perfectionism that I watched, and there's this thing called the fuck-up philosophy, and it just really, I get excited about it immediately. Basically, the idea is whatever you're like feeling. I'm gonna link the video in the bottom because I'm probably not gonna explain this correctly. I am very anxious right now. But basically, like, whatever project or task you're worried about being perfect, what would the opposite, like what would the most imperfect way of that be? Like how do you fuck it up? And then just do like a little project to fuck it up. So this YouTube video, I'm gonna post this. Oh no. All right. The idea of making my first YouTube video about something so vulnerable and so serious and not doing a good job makes me want to die. And but I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna be able to start doing it anyway. Yeah. The other thing, so this video is going to be my fuck-up philosophy project. I'm going to just go off the cuff. Just gonna, talk, be myself. I don't know. I feel like I have to move my hands while I do this. So I'm deciding to put on clown makeup, and hopefully at the end of this, I'll either A, have a new reel posted on my Instagram of me doing a drag act, or B, I'll have a new video up about how I couldn't do the drag act because getting into drag took all my spoons. Either way, you're gonna see something. I don't know why that is so hard for me. It's silly considering I'm a clown stripper. Who the fuck expects me to be like serious or perfect about anything? Clown stripper. What the fuck was I thinking? Oh dear. Anyway, the other thing this video is going to serve is to let you know a bit about me and my current circumstances, because I'm going to be posting it as the image part for GoFundMe. And yeah, let me start putting on some makeup while I talk about this because it makes me sad. Me and my roommate, their name is Cole, we got on a lease together and we unpacked all of our tools and our supplies and made a nice little home. I put up my backdrop, I got ready, and then my cat got sick. I have a cat named Explosiones. She's real cool. A lot of people tend to like her. I'll put in some Explosiones nonsense over here. But yeah, I have this. My cat gets sick, and that was really rough. We went to the vet, and the news was not what we thought. I'm actually just gonna. I don't know what my clown face is gonna look like yet, so we're gonna find out together, aren't we? Yeah, Explosiones just has been getting sicker and sicker. She has a lump on her nipple, and her ankle is swollen, and a bunch of other stuff that I honestly don't want to mention because I feel like everybody's kind of down these days with everything that is going on, that I don't want to add more stressful information to the internet. But the fact of the matter is, my cat's really sick, and I don't have the money to find out why she's so sick. And yeah, I made the choice to be like, okay, I'll ask my community to help me with Explosiones, and then I'll look for rent assistance programs to help us, because that's a thing. There's rent assistance programs. Apparently, a lot of them were only available around lockdown, and they are not anymore. That was I guess that wasn't a shock. So yeah, I thought that I could ask my friends for help with my cat, and I could ask the government for help with rent assistance and stuff, but that did not work. I made a bad call. All of the places that do rent assistance, it's not for freelancers, and yeah, it's not for freelancers. So I wasted a lot of time trying to come up with what are you supposed to do when you're in flare-ups and you can't pay your rent because you can't sit up, and then you can't fill out all the paperwork because your eyeballs hurt. What are you supposed to do then? And I guess there isn't like a solid answer, or maybe there is, I haven't found one. If you know one, drop it in the comments. Yeah, I thought that we could rely on just like, hey, we're two queer, disabled, neurodivergent trans folks living in Atlanta, and we need help, and we need rent assistance right now. But even with the help of our leasing office, who have been actually like really kind, we really love our home. Honestly, we've been so sick and so tired for years. It's nice to have a place where we feel safe. The leasing office has been really sweet here, even though we have like not so great credit and all this. They've been really understanding, but at this point we owe 3 months of rent, and in order to find out if Explosiones, what's going on with Explosiones, like what her diagnosis is, it's a series of tests, and the tests are going to be around like $1,600 just to find out what's going on with her. And at this point, the vet said that until we get the test done, he can't keep giving her a gabapentin prescription, which is her painkiller. So if I don't have the test done, Explosiones doesn't have pain medicine in a few days. We're working hard, y'all. Cole is in their room working on moving their stuff from Etsy to Shopify to help boost sales. It's just been... So basically, everything kind of is just piling up at once. Explosiones got sick, and taking care of her takes a lot of extra energy, so then it made me sick, and then Cole had to take care of like some of my basic needs for me that I couldn't do, but I could still do some for Explosiones, and then Cole's arthritis flared up, and we had to stop knitting and crocheting, and I don't have enough energy to keep posting about the GoFundMe, and I forgot until yesterday that I can just schedule Instagram post because my brain has just been so tired. But basically, it's been a hard winter. And we're getting to a really intense point where either we figure out a way how to stay here in this apartment together and get Ones well, or I don't know where I'm going to go. I don't know yet. I don't want to think about it till Wednesday. So basically, it's been a hard winter. Explosiones is being playful, but still the lumps on her body are getting bigger. We still haven't come up with enough money to pay our rent, and the apartment complex has been really kind and understanding about our situation, but at this point they're like, if we don't pay by the 22nd, we have to leave. If we don't come up with enough money for Explosiones' test, then she's not gonna I won't be able to get her painkillers. In like, I think she's got a day, maybe a day and a half left of medication. So basically, it would be really great to get her into the vet by Thursday or Friday so she can be safe. This video is hard for the reasons I described earlier. It's my first YouTube video to start my channel, which is supposed to be about, like, you know, going through my life as a disabled clown trying to get health insurance and nonsense. But also, it's a video trying to save my life, honestly. I don't know what's gonna happen if me and Cole can't stay here. Things have been incredibly intense lately. I feel like we're doing so we're we're doing so much stuff that's actually like helping us with our business and with uh, taking care of ourselves, but it's I can't believe it's too little too late. I don't believe that this is the end, and I'm willing to be loud and wrong about that, but I just figured out what it means to be safe. Like, literally this weekend, I just figured out what it means to be safe. Like watched some videos on polyvagal theory, and talking about how does the environment facilitate growth, health, and restoration. And I finally found and set up a place where that happens with a person who like we can co-regulate in a way that's safe and takes and benefits us. And also we're collaborating on like some really cool projects that I'm really excited about. So it seems ridiculous if the only thing standing in our way is paying rent. I had to teach myself how to walk again this year. Like, I keep my head shaved because my arms don't work well. Like, it's like this can't be what takes us out, you know? Like, it's silliness. Oh no, she's waking up. She's had the zoomies all day, and I really hope she doesn't interrupt this video. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that this would be the end, because I feel like we just got started. They can only give us 2 weeks to come up with the money or leave, and I have my doubts on my physical capability of moving any of our physical objects, but also I don't have anywhere to go. After 3 years of like relying on other people to take care of me, I don't have anyone else. I don't have anywhere to go. So it really is, I have to, and honestly, I don't want anyone else to take care of me anymore. I don't want anyone else to take care of me anymore. If what I need is someone to buy us time. I looked at my followers, and I looked at Cole's followers, and then I added them together, and then like subtracted like 100 and some for like, you know, crossover, and I realized if everyone gave us $5, if everyone gave us $5 by Friday, we could stay here, recover, make it to our doctor's appointments, and Explosiones doctor's appointments. And I think there'd still be a little bit left over. Like, there's no major emergencies, that there'd be money left over to invest in our our company, so we can actually start making our own money. And all I want to do is get a chance to take care of myself. All Cole wants to do is get a chance to take care of. We just want a chance, like a real one, not like a chance that able-bodied people can work with, but like something where like if you text 4 people in a row, your thumb dislocates. Yeah, that timeline. I want a chance to show. I'm finally feeling well enough to. I'm finally feeling well enough in my head and in my heart to be perceived again. Yeah, I'm excited about starting. And hey, here's the thing. If we don't make the money, if we don't get $5 from followers by Friday, five. I wanted this GoFundMe campaign video to also be my first video, because that shit's real. Because what do you do when you can't afford to, what do you do when you can't go to a job and do wage labor and like and work full time or work at all, when you can't get taxable income and you don't have disability insurance, but you still have the expensive life of somebody with a dynamic disability? You go to your community and you ask for help. I don't know. Like I gotta, you gotta ask for help until those doctors come through. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, and I want to see if it works. And if it doesn't work, then I'm still gonna make a YouTube video about it, because at this point, because that's part of this journey. It's like whatever happens after I post this and ask people like to spread this video around and all that, I'm gonna make another one. Not today, but I'm gonna make another one with. I'm gonna keep going. I'm publishing this video and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to start my YouTube channel, whether I like it or not. And I'm probably going to make the other ones. I'm going to do, this was hard. This was really, really hard, and maybe the next one won't be. That's just kidding. Maybe the next one will be less miserable. I'm sure it'll still be hard, but I think that maybe I'll get by a little easier. I'm under the impression that if I tell people what's going on and I ask for help, that enough people will help and we will get the chance to launch the store together and do all this work that we're really excited about. So here's the 2 ways these videos are gonna start going. Yeah, regardless, these videos will be about my healing journey, how I figure out what's wrong with my really bendy body and what I can do about it and what that looks like. But if we stay here, the videos will look more like showing you what we're working on too, like showing you like what we're working on, like craft wise, and setting up shops, and maybe I can do some music reviews, maybe I can do some movie reviews. I'm really excited with these things. I have this dream to have a podcast about Touched by an Angel. I don't know if anybody cares about that. I might just make it anyway and just like send it out there into the ether. Just like whoever finds it. So yeah, we have all these exciting ideas. This face is horrifying. Yeah, so regardless of what happens to this video, what happens after I post this video, I'm gonna keep making YouTube videos. The first few are still going to be these fuck up philosophy videos, because even though this morning I really unpacked where my perfectionism came from, I don't think that just being like having an aha moment and doing one video that I find to be like really stressful and embarrassing, I don't think that this is gonna be enough. You know, the ego's a big bitch. The ego's the big bitch. So so I'm Sugar, and I have no idea how to sign off because this is my first video and it's a call to action to make sure I don't end up homeless next week. So I haven't really made anything punchy. Okay, this is also Fuck Up Philosophy Practice Part 1.